most heroic thing you've ever seen a dog do. My brother Ryan was the son in our house while simultaneously being a monster that loved to bully his deaf sister me. Ryan thought it would be funny to make me both blind and deaf, so he put Gorilla Glue on the edges of a sleeping mask and placed it over my eyes while I napped. Sometimes he would smear spit across my hearing aids and twist the batteries out so I would wake up to silence and panic. On the worst days, he would jam his fingers into my ears so hard it would bleed. When I tried to show the injuries to my parents, Ryan would call me crazy, saying that I did all those things to myself, and they always believed him. My mom called me a liar, and my dad asked how I could be so sick as to blame my brother for being anything other than perfect. I stopped trying to be saved the night he smashed my hearing aids to bits and made me sleep in the doghouse with our guard dog Bear. Bear was my only safe space in that house, and as I slept next to him in that doghouse, I made the decision to train him in secret using sign language quietly, one hand signal at a time. Every time Bear listened, it felt like a small bit of power. The night everything changed was a storm that shook the house. Ryan came home from football practice and saw me happily playing outside with Bear. He immediately screamed that I was a worthless embarrassment to the family. He then threw a steel object in between us, and then he started walking towards me. This time I refused to back down, and as I signed for Bear to attack, I could only pray he would do what I had trained him to do. Well, he did. Next thing I knew, Bear lunged and locked his jaw on Ryan's arm and then his face. There was liquid and bits of Ryan everywhere. It was disgusting and terrifying, but I held my composure and grabbed Bear's collar and locked the door behind me. Ryan was screaming for help and was still breathing by the time our parents got home. They sent him to the hospital where he made a full recovery, but his face would never heal right. They sent him to a locked hospital and heartbreakingly put Bear down before shipping me off to my aunts without ever asking for the truth, as if they could never live in a world where their golden boy was a villain. Now in college, I still flinch at the sounds of steel objects and the sound of footsteps behind me, but Bear's old collar sits on my desk, reminding me that sometimes the world lets monsters grow, but I learned how to bite back.